Hello Starfielders, hello YouTubers, welcome back, Dreadis here. Well guys, we're going to do a quick, well, maybe not a quick tour of my entire money base. I don't know if any of you guys have this, but I can just walk straight in here. I don't know how that happened, but anyway, it happened. So, I have see, Lynn's sleeping right now. The lighting in here, I don't know what's going on. I know it's bad. But I want you to see the research lab. I'm guessing all of you know about the research lab. So the research lab determines a lot of different things, especially to do with the base, right? You got your pharmacology, your food and drink, and you got outpost development. So on outpost development, I did manufacturing 1, 2, and 3. So I now have the third manufacturing item, which I haven't made any of them yet. And then we have the resource extractor 1, 2, and I believe there's a third one. Decorations, horticulture. So these are blocked because of zoology and botany. And then we've got the power generation, and this one's blocked because of outpost engineering. Then I've got robots 1 and 2, defenses 1. So these are all the main things. Now I'm a level 30 player at the moment. So this is kind of where you could be at level 30. And I've gone and I've put my points into surveying, scanning, outpost engineering, planetary habitat. So on planetary habitat, you can see here that you can build outposts on planets with extreme temperatures, deep freezes, and infernos. Increase the maximum number of outposts you can build by 4. So you can already build 8 to begin with. So now we're at 12, 16, which means you max out at 24 outposts. And then we've got outpost engineering. So you can construct improved outpost modules and research additional modules at the research lab. Superior outpost modules for rank 2, which that's currently what I'm in. So build 25 different outpost modules. I've also got surveying, right? I'm at level 2, and I can basically unlock level 3 right now. And I've got geology up to 2. Scanning. So I've got my scanning all the way up to 4. So the reason I did that was because all these planets are surveyed. And the reason you survey the planet is because you get a bonus. I want you to see what I got going on here. So this makes 0 wire, cow grade rheostats, reactive gauge, adaptive frames, authentic manifold, mag pressure tank. So I haven't really done much with this stuff for a little bit, and you can see that the bins are filling up. So you can see I've got 3 full bins, and then these ones are kind of filling up. That's the iron. I have some iron. So the iron comes from this base. So this is native to this base. And then just to let you know what materials I have. So right here I've got helium-3 and chlorine, water. So those are all my liquids. But then the materials that I'm harvesting right now are iridium, vanadium, plutonium, uranium, silver, lead, iron, copper, beryllium, aluminum, nickel, and gold. And I have one bin, so each one of these bins is full of that particular material. So I figure that that's my backup. Like, I don't want to have, that way I never run out of material. If I ever need it, I just pick from these bins and then replace it as soon as I can. Now you're only allowed to have 3 different landing sites here. So 3 different ships can land here, which means that you end up having to have bases with more than one landing pad that then feeds into this area, right? And I'm going to show you that in a minute. So this particular base here, it has silver, copper, lead, nickel. That's not all coming from, and gold actually, and antimony. And it's coming from a few different bases. Okay. So the material comes in here, goes to this crate, and then goes, you know, one by one. So they're all connected. And then it goes to this last one, which then has 3 lines that goes to 3 different manufacturing spots. These are again all bins of each material. This one here has 3 of these machines are hooked up to this particular one. These ones here, there's nothing being connected to them. They just, I collect stuff, and yeah, same with this one. So it goes from that base to here and then to all the machines. And then this is all the iron going to here and then to the machines. And the machines go to this bin, which then fills up all these bins, and then that goes over to here, which then feeds this bin. Right? So you get the idea. So I'm going to collect all this. So the wafers, it says here the value is 149, which would be nice if I got that. One of the things that I could do in order to actually get better resale value is under social, you've got commerce. So in commerce, you can buy for 5% less and sell for 10% more. So it goes all the way to 25%. Anyway, I'm going to collect all this stuff. Basically take it all. I need to leave 0 wire. So I just pulled... I go to my inventory. So I get about 500 of this, so I'll store all of it. And then I'll take that somewhere and sell it, or keep it on my ship, or use it at another base. Alright, so now that we've seen this base, let's go to the first one. So the first one's actually still on Andron. And so this is Outpost 2. So Outpost 2, you can see that it has, let's take a look at the setup here. So I made this a lot earlier in the game, so I've got what looks like the aluminum, the original aluminum. So I might just go into the build mode here, and we'll look at the aluminum extractors. Now you can see here that it has 1 of 3, and variants are Q and T. So I'm going to hit Q. I'm going to switch over to that one, which I don't have the aldemite drilling rig, so I'll go to the number 2 one, and it looks like it's already been done. This one looks identical to that one, which means that, yeah, I could add another aluminum right here. You can see all my solar panels right here, and I've got the beryllium. And again, I could add more beryllium. I now have a new thing called the solar dome, right? And it uses aluminum and the tau grade rheostats. So I could start using this because the solar array only provides 6. This provides 12. And this uses beryllium, aluminum, copper, which I have plenty of. In fact, I should probably grab some aluminum. And I believe aluminum is what I make here. So let's see if there's any available here in this chain of bins. And there isn't. The ship just took off, so it probably was full. Yeah, there we go. So I'll take the aluminum anyway. So it wasn't quite full, which is good. But it's not actually going to here. So that's taking off and going to the main base, and it's dropping off all these materials. So that's pretty straightforward. So let's go to base number 2. So the next one is on Sumati. And on Sumati, I have Outpost 1. And it's up in the winter area, so let's take a look. So this is a copper base.
I will never grow weary of seeing places like this.
Where are you coming in? Okay, he's like falling on top of us here. Alright, well, let's take a look. We got a little bit of copper there. We got some copper here. Okay, so this base is a good example of a base where another commodity comes in. So I've got the iridium, uranium, and vanadium coming in here. And then it goes straight into this one and delivered to the main base. And over here I have water, copper, and I believe it's copper. And it should be, oh yeah, it's over here. It's up on the hill. And this is chlorine. So I'm collecting all the materials. They come to the bins here, and then they go into here. And there's 2 cargo links, one of them from another planet. And that's it. So if you don't know, the transfer container, that's what I use at my main base in order to make it so that I can just transfer directly out of my pockets into my ship anywhere at the base. So I don't have to keep running up to the base to go and dump, materials off in my ship. I can just, as long as I have a transfer container, I can go and transfer the materials directly. Right there, robot.
Because this unit is performing a software update. Please do not attempt further conversation.
Right. Okay, so that's another planet. So we're gonna go to the next one. So the next one I believe that I made was this one on Crete. You might remember Crete because this is one of the first missions that we do in the game. The research lab. I think it was the ground pounder. Anyway. So we'll go here. Okay, Crete. So again, it's more of the same. Again, I have another base. This was made at the beginning, I guess. So power of 5 for the silver. 5. So I could upgrade it. I haven't actually. Yeah, so this is the old way of how I would do things, but the thing, and then yeah, this base over here What am I getting out of this one? Nickel and antimony. So this is more the new way, where you just throw one bin down. So I could take these bins out. Over to here. So yeah, you got the helium extractor, which I'm guessing is just anywhere. The lead, which I have those two deposits there. And then the silver is this deposit up here. And this one. So if I need to build more lead or silver, this is the base to go to. Okay, so that was Crete. So after Crete, I believe I went to... Well, it was one of these three. So I'll just start with Vecta. So Vecta is fully scanned. And then this one is bringing gold, copper, and antimony. So that's all it's here is nickel. And it needs to be upgraded. Okay, and then we need more power, which this place has wind. So I could throw one of these down. What does that do? 6? Need 35. There's 3. So it doesn't really do a lot. That does 4, that does 2. Yeah, so it's really difficult to get power here. So I might just do 2 of those, but because it's aluminum and the magnet, right? This one doesn't need the magnet. So we got enough power anyway. So that's this base. You can see the neighbors aren't too friendly, but I got lots of guns. You can see here, see how my guns are set up? There's like 3 of them right over here. Basically waiting for them to show up. Alright, next planet. Okay, so let's see. So we're on the outside edge. I think the other planet that we want to go to is Kruth. So Kruth, it's cold in Kruth. So you can only make 2 power with this. So you can see it's just peppered with solar panels, right? So this spot can create fluorine, which I'm not doing. Oh, and there's like a feature here, which kind of throws off the whole base. But if I wanted to, I could put fluorine here. But the reason I didn't do it is because of the power. Right? This is one of those bases where you could probably put the gas generators down, because like, so this one does 2, this one does 4. This one does 20, right? So if you can hook up the helium-3 to here, then you get 20 power. It's fairly straightforward. But these are your only options. 2, 4, and 20. So, yeah, we got the copper going here, plus the antimony and the gold. And then that's all going to, I believe, the last base we were at. Next planet. Alright, so the next planet is, I believe it's this one, so we'll go here. And here. It's fully surveyed. Grimsy. And it's dark on Grimsy. Alright, so what do we got going on here? We've got iridium, uranium, plutonium, and vanadium. All the EMs. And then the power generation is 4. So it's actually not bad on this location. So you can see everything goes to this one bin right here, which then goes to here. So that's it. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bases right now. And they're all feeding my money base over here on Andron.
Even without life, there is the potential for beauty.
Alright, so there you go. That's how all this stuff is getting here. See, and all my stuff's full again. Just on that tour. I haven't actually stopped, so I have all the wafers again. I want to keep the 0 wire because you need the 0 wire to make the wafers. Alright, so where was I? Crew, cargo, inventory. I'm at 1400 right now. That's how much I just pulled out of here. So store all the resources and I'll go to the Kepler, and basically I'm full. Ship's full already. And it needs repairs. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to go sell this stuff. I'm making it at an incredible rate at the moment. Yeah, if you go and visit all your bases, apparently it just makes everything work better. It's like the computer just knows what to do. So positron batteries, apparently I have everything to make positron batteries. I don't have enough titanium apparently. Which I had to go and run a planet and get titanium. Because I wasn't able to get enough from the store. Kept running out.
Destruction is much easier and often more fun.
Yeah, but you can't make any money from destruction. Right? Okay, yeah, so here we go. We can make this. Confirm. What do you mean break invalid connections? The boxes need to tell me what's in them. Like, the fact I can't just look at that and find out what's in them. I need to know where the vanadium is. So we'll just set that here. Got enough power. So there, now I have another machine going, and the towel rail. These are full again. Okay, we want to take a look at this thing because I want to see what else you can make. This is the newest machine. Okay, so the Aldemite drilling rig. So that would make all of my drilling. I can dig and get more stuff if I start making this stuff. But you need regular drilling rig. So indesite wafer, microsecond regulator, power circuit, magnet, sieve. I've been buying these. So yeah, all these items, and you can see like they're worth 800, 300, so they're worth a lot. There it is. It's on Kruth. Okay, I can put one here. And then the antimony one is the one I need. Just a regular drilling rig. I only have enough room for 2, it looks like. So I can go a little further, so I'm gonna go to here. And there it is, a positron battery. We have 1 positron battery. Well, YouTubers, thanks for liking and subscribing. Thanks for joining me on this tour of my bases, of my money bases. And good luck out there playing Starfield. And come back for more Starfield action.